Tropical cyclone Marcus hits Darwin on Saturday, uprooting trees, damaging houses and buildings, and knocking out power for more than 26,000 people. EUNICE MAGDIRILA reports. Ivy?
The sun is finally out after Tropical Cyclone Marcus made landfall on Darwin yesterday morning. Having an intensity category 2, Cyclone Marcus has rendered local businesses, shopping centres as well as roads closed and inaccessible. The cyclone even caused the postponement of the local elections in Palmerston as well as the NTFL Grand Final.
Having wind gusts of up to 130 kilometers per hour, Marcus is the strongest cyclone that hit Darwin after 30 years. These strong winds have caused many trees to be uprooted, leading to road closures, power outages and undrinkable water supply. Marcus was rated a Category 1 storm as it developed off the Northern Territory coast, but intensified to Category 2 as it crossed the Coburg Peninsula. Stewart Highway, the Northern Territory's main arterial road, have been blocked by fallen trees after Tropical Cyclone Marcus struck Darwin. Trees have also rolled down some residential streets and have fallen in cars, buildings, houses, and some roofs ripped off or ceilings caved in. Marcus's strong winds have also caused power outages that could last for days, prompting schools and some local businesses to remain closed. A boil water alert was also issued, warning residents to make sure that they boil water coming from the taps and let it cool before drinking. Public service teams, together with some volunteers, are continually working together to clean up the remaining debris from the aftermath of Cyclone Marcus. There's also been a call from the public to remove all African mahogany trees in Darwin. These are large and shallow-rooted trees, with some having been planted following the aftermath of Cyclone Tracy in 1974. This is because a vast majority of the trees that have fallen because of Cyclone Marcus are African mahogany trees. Many Darwin residents have also made requests for undergrounding of power lines to avoid the repetition of extreme damage to power cables when strong cyclones come. Fortunately, there have been no reports of casualties as well as injuries.
He destroyed a lot of things, like a lot of the trees are knocked over from it. My parents started taping the windows and my mum filled up jugs with water, and the day before she went out and bought portable gas and canned food just in case the power went out.
The calamity that hit us yesterday was a Marcus cyclone. We prepared for the cyclone by buying food and charging our gadgets so that if the power went off, we could use something. To stay safe, we stayed inside our house and closed the windows and closed the doors. I was a little bit scared because this was my first experience here in Darwin, because I only experienced a cyclone at the Philippines.
Cyclone warnings have now been cancelled, but many schools in Darwin opted to remain closed as the cleanup continues to remove the massive amounts of debris from uprooted trees. Local councils and citizens are quick to respond in helping each other clear the roads of fallen trees to ensure the safety of vehicles travelling. Emergency services are also in place to restore power and water in affected areas. Reporting from Darwin, Australia, this is Ivy MAGDIRILA, and I'm one with 25.